inside the show. Here's your host, Justin Allegri.
Welcome to the show, everyone. Thanks for making us a part of your morning. Let's jump into the latest news from around the Major League Baseball postseason. In the American League wildcard game, the New York Yankees had 12 hits as a team as they defeated the visiting Tigers 7-2. They now lead the series 1-0 heading into Game 2. In the National League wildcard game, the Reds hit 3 long balls as they got the best of the Phillies in Citizens Bank Park 6-2. They now lead the series 1-0 heading into Game 2. And that'll do it for today's postseason recap. We'll talk to you tomorrow.
And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. We've got the American League Wild Card Series on the show. It's the Detroit Tigers taking on the New York Yankees. John Shambi, Chris Singleton with you, and a lot riding on this one as these teams meet for Game 2, Chris.
Absolutely, and it might seem like there's not as much pressure if you've already got a win in Game 1, but they're dying to close this series out right here and now. The last thing they want is to lose the momentum and go into a do-or-die Game 3. That's a lot of pressure.
Sometimes it feels like every game in a 3-game series is do or die. First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go. So here's the lefty, Merrill DeMille.
Yeah, electric stuff and just great fastball. Able to move it around the zone. Has that late life to it. It's not uncommon at all to see him get up into double-digit strikeouts in a ball game. And I think the one thing about it is getting quicker strikeouts rather than lengthy at-bats. That'll allow him to pitch deep into the ball game and maybe throw a complete game.
Now it's the second baseman, Sean Vidrich. The wind of the pitch. And that's in the dirt. And here we go with Game 2. The wind and the pitch. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Next pitch is in the dirt. 2-2.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
He goes down looking.
Well, he throws him with a great fastball right on the corner. It's kind of like bowling when you think the ball's going to get into the gutter, and somehow it just hangs onto that edge and knocks down a pin. Well, he got the outside corner of the plate and got that called third strike.
Andy Pipe stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. DeMille, the former Rookie of the Year, he features a four-seam fastball, a cutter, a slider, a curve, and he works in a changeup. The wind of the pitch. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Tosses across the first. Quick start here this evening. 2 out, top of the first. Let's take a check of the Tigers lineup. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Oh, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get one pitch. You better not miss it.
2 outs. On the ground, right side. Takes it himself, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Tigers nothing, Yankees coming up. You're watching the American League Wild Card Series on the show. Back in the Bronx, our starting pitcher in this one, Luis Garcia.
Well, that 12-6 curveball explodes out of the hand, and because he's able to throw the high fastball at the top of the strike zone for a strike, hitters commit to that pitch, and before they know it, they're swinging over the top of that curveball.
Here's the left fielder, Brandon Lemon. And a pitch. That's in there. It affects the game in so many ways, right? Your ability to come back is usually tied to power. If you can deliver a huge hit with one swing of the bat, it really changes your capability when you fall behind. That one lifted to left. Matheson gliding to his right and puts the squeeze on that one. And there's one away. As we take a look now at the New York Yankees lineup. And the key to victory for them here, get their starter some run support early.
Boog, if they can get him that run support early, it's likely the other team folds because they know how dominant he can be once he gets settled in. So put pressure on that other team right away. Jump out to a lead early, and a few runs is going to feel like 30.
Lamont Wade Jr. in the box with one away as he takes ball one. And a pitch. Fouled off. He was late. That one finds the corner, and that is strike 2. Swing and a pop-up. And there's 2 away. In now is the Yankees DH, Carlos Gutierrez. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1 ball, no strike.
Just off the outside part of the plate. Next offering misses. 3-0. Aaron Judge to bat next. And the right-hander deals. In for a strike. And now 3-1. In the air, left field, Matheson settles underneath it, and that will end the inning. 0-0 after 1 from Yankee Stadium. Inning number 2 when we get back on the show. Top of the second. Now here's the Tigers cleanup hitter, Adolis Garcia. DeMaio back to work. Garcia checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. And Ed Drummond right on it says he held up. The next offering misses. And the count is 2-0. Making the calls behind the plate in this one is Woody Keller.
Yeah, and Woody does a pretty good job back there, Boog. He's got a pretty fair strike zone most of the time. Maybe some inconsistency here or there, but usually he's back there doing a solid job.
That's a strike.
That's in there. 2-1 now. And another ball. In for a strike and a full count now.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's the first out.
Well, we see it a lot more these days than we ever did when I played. But a slider in the 90s still catches your attention. Even if you're sitting on the pitch, good luck recognizing that tight spin and adjusting to the late break.
Stepping in, Alejandro Kirk. And that's in there at the knees. Alejandro Kirk, stocky catcher, an all-star in 2022. This guy can hit.
Yeah, he can, and really just surprised everyone coming onto the scene, doing such a great job that became an all-star with very little big league experience before that.
Next pitch is outside.
It's a good take.
No score here in the second. Caught him looking for the K. Off to a strong start, Singy, as he's punched out 3 of the first 5 he's faced.
Well, he's definitely minimizing contact. He can get the swing and miss when he needs it, but he'll also keep the defense fresh behind him, allowing some balls in play as well.
Here's Lane Thomas. And first offering is fouled off. On the ground to third, and that's just foul. And the 0-2. Look out! And it hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him.
Pretty much the last guy you want to hit. Now you got to try to control the running game because you know he's usually thinking about swiping a bag or 2 when he's on the bases.
Jeff Matheson now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. And he deals.
1-1.
Well, you've got to establish the inside part of the plate early, and that sends a message not just to this hitter, but to the rest of the guys in this lineup.
The 1-1. Runner on the go. The 1-1 is fouled off. And now the lefty. Swing and a ball popped up. Albies puts it away, and the inning is over. Tigers lead 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, we head to the bottom of the second. So now the Yankees cleanup hitter, Aaron Judge. Singy, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He is the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
This to third. Zips it across. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
Batting fifth, the 7th fielder.
And next for New York, Spencer Jones. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. In there for strike one.
Well, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
That pitch gets the inside corner. Now 1-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
We're going to take a look at the pitch sequence of that at bat, and the thing to notice are the pitch locations. Every single one of them on the edges of the strike zone, and as a hitter that can be pretty frustrating because you don't expect the pitcher to be able to make quality pitches one after another like that. And so those are tough spots to do damage, and a great demonstration of pitch command, and it got him a punch out that time.
Ozzie Albies up to the plate.
1 ball, no strike.
Two balls, no strikes to count. And there's a strike on the outside corner.
Throughout history, the fastball down has been the most successful pitch. Guys can handle a little bit better.
That's towards center. That skips over the fence, so it's an automatic double.
That ball exploded off his bat and off the warning track as well as it bounced over the fence. And it sounded really good, too. He just put together a really nice swing and just missed a home run.
And here's the catcher, Austin Wells. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Well, they're looking to get on the board first here after that clutch 2-out double made this inning interesting.
Kicks and fires. Way inside, gets out of the way. The pitch. Line drive, and that's a base hit to right. Ozzie flying around third. He scores, and it's 1-0. To second, pulls him off the bag.
Absolutely hammered that baseball very loud coming off the bat. 107 was the exit velocity, and at that speed it's going to be a great result more often than not.
Man at second here with 2 away. And now Anthony Volpe. And the first pitch misses for ball one. On the corner for a strike. And a 1-1. Swing and a miss as he was out front. Wells at second with 2 down. In the dirt. To first, they limit the damage here. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. It's an early 1-0 lead. Top half of the third inning. Here's the veteran first baseman, Spencer Torkelson. The Tigers selected Spencer Torkelson #1 overall in 2020 out of Arizona State, and he rocketed through their farm system, made it to AAA in his first pro season, and then eventually made his big league debut the following year.
Yeah, Torkelson became the 4th Arizona State baseball player to be drafted #1 overall. Can you think of some of the other ones, Boog?
Next offering way upstairs. Well, I know that Bob Horner was a 1-1, and I know Rick Monday was the first overall pick.
Yep, you also add Floyd Bannister in 1976. You know, Arizona State's produced more #1 overall picks than any other program in the country.
There's a strike at the knees.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Next pitch misses. 3-1.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
Here comes a pitch. Foul ball, and it remains a full count.
He wanted that fastball high and tight, looking for a strikeout, just didn't locate it very well.
Down the line towards the corner. Lemon under it. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Mayo goes 6 feet 5 inches, 225 pounds, and he was drafted in the 4th round in 2020. Colby Mayo in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Wow, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more guys that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Got him looking, and 2 away now.
Well, that curveball had some pretty good break to it. As you can see, the hitter just locked up a little bit. Thought it was a great pitch to hit, but sometimes you're looking for something else and you can't pull the trigger.
Fidrich stands in now and watches strike 1.
Well, impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count, then you can play around a little bit more as the at-bat expands.
Late swing fouled off. Just misses with that one.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
And the inning is over. Down in order go the Tigers, and it remains 1-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And stepping in for the Yankees, Junior Caminero. Caminero, 24 years old, and he's a former Gold Glover in the American League. That pitch gets the corner, and it's 0-1.
1 strike.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Kicks and deals. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Next one misses, and the count is 1-2. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And there's one down. Back to the top of the Yankee order. Here's the Yankees leadoff hitter, Brandon Lemon. There's a strike. That one misses, and it's a ball and a strike. Out to center. Green settles under it. Squeezes it. And there are 2 outs.
Now batting, first baseman.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Lamont Wade Jr. First time up was a pop out. And fouled off. On the ground to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. 1, 2, 3, go the Yankees. They lead it 1-0. Back in the Bronx, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Andy Pike. The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. Just off the outside edge.
Tried to backdoor him with that slider right there, but just missed off the plate. Good pitch, though.
Next offering misses, and that's ball 2.
2-0 to count.
Just missed.
Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
There's a strike, 3-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And a pitch. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field. Lemon makes the grab, 1 down. Here's Riley Green. He's 0 for 1. This guy makes great contact. One of the best in the game at putting bat on ball.
He's got such quick hands, and he's gaining pitch recognition. That keeps him square to the plate. There's a good chance that his bat stays in the zone a long time, and that produces solid contact consistently.
0-2 as he waves at that one.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Swings through it for the K. Some high cheese for strike 3.
Well, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Adolis Garcia. His first at bat was a strikeout. Ball 1, no strikes. The Tigers yet to pick up a hit here. Next pitch is inside, and it's 2-0.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
The 2-0 is in for a strike.
2-1.
And that's downstairs and outside.
Well, these guys have had a hard time scoring in this one. The guy out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
Splits the plate, and it's 3-2.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
3-2 now. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Had him out front for strike 3. Tigers fail to make any noise. They still trail 1-0. Bottom 4, leading off, Carlos Gutierrez. Singing 4 homers in 22 games at Old Yankee Stadium. What do you remember?
Well, I remember my rookie year hitting 2.
Line to left. And it hops over the wall for an automatic double.
Well, there's something really nice about getting yourself an automatic double like that. You get to stroll into second base without having to worry about a throw or getting your uniform dirty. And now you're just looking for the next guy to kind of do the same thing. Maybe put one in the gap so you can jog home as well. So I went into the game. I happened to hit 2 when I walked into the store the next day, and he looked at me and said, "You're trying to put me out of business, aren't you?" And that was a great experience that I had as a rookie playing against the Yankees, playing in New York.
That's in there. 0-2 now. So did Super Joe give you 2 suits?
Super Joe hooked me up with 2 suits.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
Just blown away in that at bat. 3 fastballs, all strikes. He wasn't even able to foul one off. There's not much you can take away from an at bat like that as a hitter, other than maybe there's something wrong with your eyes. Got to have better timing on the fastball next time.
Jones stands in now, looks at that one inside.
1 ball, no strike.
And the 1-0. And there's a foul ball. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2. And a ball and 2 strikes. And a ball evens the count. Righty to the plate. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Gutierrez leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Runner leads away at second. Jones checks his swing. Appeal down to third, and that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. So back-to-back strikeouts now, and they still haven't managed to do anything with the leadoff double.
Yeah, Boog, and you just don't want to get careless here. You've done a really good job to get 2 outs after that leadoff double, as you mentioned, and just got to execute your pitches, and it's a non-issue.
Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit, and first offering is fouled off. Here's the pitch. Runner on the move. Strike in there. And it's safe. It's a stolen base.
I think he surprised everyone in the ballpark, and especially the pitcher. It wasn't a great lead there, but when he took off, I think he caught him off guard. Nice job to get to third.
The pitch. Drilled in the air, right field, way back there, and that is out of here. Ozzie Albies goes yard, and they boost their lead. It's 3-0.
He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrist to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
2 outs, nobody on. And up next for New York, Austin Wells. Line drive, and it goes just foul. The 0-1. And misses inside. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that's the third out. Another look at the long ball for the Yankees. It's now 3-0. Back in New York, all set for the start of the inning. Now here's the Detroit catcher, Alejandro Kirk. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. First offering, and it just misses.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
Next pitch misses outside. 2-0. Singy, one of the things that's interesting is that guys really don't worry about swing and miss from an offensive standpoint anymore. So when you see somebody who contacts the ball like this, do you think of that as plus value?
Absolutely, if he's doing damage. Now, if he's rolling over and grounding out, then it's a different story. But, yeah, if he can put the ball in the gaps or over the fence, 100%.
And a base hit up the middle. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
These guys today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
Lane Thomas up now for the Tigers. Hit by a pitch his first time up. That one ran inside, almost got him.
Yeah, and the domino effect of that is running up pitch counts on pitchers and then either getting them to a place of fatigue or getting into the bullpen perhaps before you get to those higher leverage arms at the back end.
That's in there. Strike one. One of the things that Jim Leland used to say when I was broadcasting with the Marlins, the longer a plate appearance goes for a batter, the more likely it is that something good will happen for a hitter. Ripped on a line, and foul ball. Runner at first with no outs here. That one in the dirt. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. Got him swinging. The high heat, too much on that one.
Well, he's been racking up the strikeouts, and what's so impressive, not walking anyone. I mean, this guy's just going right after hitters, filling up the strike zone, and it looks like hitters, they're trying to think with him, but they just are a pitch behind. Dominating stuff out there on the mound.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone.
Wastes no time there. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
And up next for Detroit, Spencer Torkelson. First offering misses the mark.
1 ball, no strike.
And here it comes. Pop foul out of play off to the right. 1 out. Runners at first and second. Not close with that one. Now 2 balls and a strike.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
At the belt and fires. Swing and a high fly ball down the left field line, but hooking foul.
Well, you can't really adjust your game plan for that last pitch. Guy hasn't thrown it very much. You got to focus on the stuff that he's throwing up there most of the time.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater. So 2 down now, and here is Colby Mayo.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
Pitch misses inside, and that's ball 1.
1-0.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Welts has a beat on it, puts the squeeze on that one, and that is that. So they strand a pair. Last half of the 5th coming up. Yankees 3 and the Tigers nothing. And stepping in for the Yankees, Anthony Volpe. He's 0 for 1. The pitch. And that's in for a strike.
For you growing up in New York City, I mean, you're a big sports fan. Tell me about your experience with the Yankees growing up.
I really went to Shea Stadium more than I did to Yankee Stadium. I grew up a Phillies fan. There was one game, though, that I went to as a kid. I sat in the upper deck. It was the game that Bo Jackson hit 3 homers in his first 3 plate appearances and then hurt his shoulder diving for Deion Sanders inside the park home run. That's probably the most memorable game that I ever attended as a fan at Old Yankee Stadium. Caminero, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
Next offering is in for a strike.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at bat.
Next offering is down low.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
And the righty deals. Line to second, snagged on the bounce. Gets it to first. Home after the 5th inning, moving along, 2 quick outs.
The left fielder, Brandon Lemon.
Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Brandon Lemon. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. This one high in the air to left center. Matheson makes the catch, and that'll do it. Down in order go the Yankees, but they lead it 3-0. Back to the top of the Detroit order, and stepping in is the speedy Sean Vidrich. Maybe expecting a bunt here. Third baseman playing in on the edge of the grass. DeMaio back to work. Ball 1 on a pitch inside.
He's so solid, calms the heart rate of the pitcher and the manager when the ball goes up in the air. You just automatically assume that it's an out every time it's hit in the air.
Next pitch is outside.
There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial Gold Glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
Fouls one off. 2-2. Yeah, some guys just have instincts, right? I mean, that's the way it goes. We talk about Larry Walker, the Hall of Famer, and his instinct on the bases, despite the fact that he didn't play a ton of baseball as a kid. And now 2-2. In the dirt. Gets to it, on to first. Got him. One away on the strikeout. Andy Pike up now for the Tigers. Remember Mark Kotsay was a real good defensive outfielder. Good instincts, not great speed. Swings and misses. Strike 1. And 1-2. And that's outside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. The pitch.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
And he deals. In the air, foul off first. Did he trip? What happened? Sniper?
Great effort. That's how bad he wanted that one. Head first dive.
And down on strikes. Back-to-back strikeouts. 2 outs, base is empty. And now the center fielder, Riley Green.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
And a foul ball. Green, 27 years old, and he's won a Silver Slugger in the American League. Strike 2.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.